Hello everybody and welcome to my Hollow Knight playthrough. It recently came out with its newest DLC, so we're gonna start up a new game here and be on our merry way. This is a beautiful game, which very similar to Metroid or Castlevania, but it's all bugs. But I'll let the game speak for itself. It's definitely one of the best games I've played in the last 5-10 years. Got some evil stuff going on. And we gotta get to the bottom of that. But first, an introduction cutscene to our hero, main character. Let's jump right in. Literally and metaphorically. I will be using controller. And we have our first secret already. Using controller, I find it a lot easier to play this game than using a keyboard. Enemy. So it's pretty simple to start off. Not a lot of complexities to deal with. Got your jump, your attack, your movement. You can destroy parts of the environment. Sometimes it does stuff. Other times, not so much. You gotta make sure you're doing a lot of exploring in these kinds of games. Because for one, you can get Geo, which is like the currency of this game. Right now I have 35, you can see in the top left. And here we go, a lore tablet. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. So you can collect soul by striking enemies. And once enough soul is collected, you hold a circle to focus soul and heal. So on the top left, you can see that little orb with the 2 eyeballs on it. That's our soul meter. It's almost full, but don't need to use any right now because I haven't taken any damage. Now, I don't think I'll be doing 100% completion because I'm not that good. But definitely won't be doing Steel Soul mode. That's like, it's ridiculous. It's beating the entire game without dying, or it might be getting hit as well, which I already just fucked up if it is. But we can show off the focusing ability. And with a full soul meter and the base level, but you can charge up 3 times for healing. And what we got there was Lifeblood, which is, if you ever played like Binding of Isaac, it's like the blue hearts pretty much, the soul hearts. They're temporary, and they're not refillable unless you find more of the same kind. I could go wrap around and get that. Don't think I will though, just for the sake of playthrough not taking 20,000 hours. Alright, here we can do a neat little trick. It's kind of like Mega Man, where spikes will hurt you if you land on them, and they set you back to a point where you're less stable. But you could bounce on them if you time it right. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide from your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom can produce one such as you. And here we've got our first badge, our charm. Fury of the Fallen. Equip a charm to activate its powerful abilities. We can't do that right now because we don't have any benches, but when we find one, we'll definitely show that off. And we're back here. So I think I'll try and get that chest or the geo stash that I was talking about not going back for, just because we're already on our way. We have to go buy it. Definitely recommend you pick up this game if you enjoy exploration, semi-open, oh, I fucked it up, whatever. Semi-open world kind of games where the goal is to just kind of find as much as you can. Broke that, so now we can finally get over here. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom, Hallownest. So, hopefully one of their laws isn't busting open their main door, because they're not going to be too happy with me. And here we are. And that's it. That's the end of the game. Nothing more. Yeah, just kidding. Jump out here. And we find ourselves in our main hub of the game for now. Welcome to Dirtmouth, the fading town. And we met a little friend here, the Elder Bug. Hello there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment. That darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills that place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Many used to come, hoping, Hallownest it was once called. Supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. Feeling tired? That bench may be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. Plus, I enjoy the company. Not that you seem the talkative sort. Alright. Might as well take a little rest. So now that we have a bench, we can equip this little charm we got here. Fury of the Fallen embodies the fury and heroism that comes upon those who are about to die. When close to death, the bearer's strength will increase. So since we got nothing else, it's a pretty good one right now. I usually don't like staying on low health, but you're definitely not gonna turn away the help when I get it. What do we got here? For all your mapping supplies, we will be opening soon. Iselda and Cornifer. Little shop. Is that well the guy was talking about? Check over here though. See what we got, if anything. A little door, stone door with a simple lock. Can't get in right now though. I really like the track that plays in Dirtmouth. Get to hear more of it later. And we're in. These are the Forgotten Crossroads. Start out by just going and exploring for a little bit, I guess. Guess we'll start to the left since we already went this way. We've got some flying enemies this time. overall, nothing too tough yet. Wonder what's in this little room. Let's check it out. Oh no, sad little grub guy. Seems to be missing some family. Hopefully we can help him out and find some members of his family along the way. And who knows, we might get something out of it. You can do some pretty cool movement and combos depending on how well timed and placed your attacks are. And you don't take fall damage in this game, so drop to your heart's content. Again, yeah. Seems like a more foresty area. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hallownest descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. Got a bit like an armadillo or something here. Can't hit those back at him. No. And that's all we got for attacks, and he arms up whenever we get close. Guess we'll have to come back later for him. So get used to that. We're going to find a lot of paths that we can't get to right off the bat. A lot of secrets we can't explore and find out what they're about. Just because it's the way these games work. It's all about the backtracking and remembering what was needed where and how well you can remember to achieve different treasures and collect all the little goodies. So there's no real goal for killing all the monsters, but definitely not gonna shake a stick at the extra geo right now because I'm gonna need it. Got a little secret here. Break through that door. Let's see, more flyers. Right here we have a soul statue. So I'll channel some just to get out of the way, even though we don't need it. So as you can see, when you hit it, it gives you a soul. Pretty simple. Let's see if I can try and make these jumps. Oh, clearly not a good start. Oh. Oh, close, close. Heal up a little bit. Damn. Now this isn't the easiest way to do it. We can come back later. But why come back later when we can do it now? Or we can't do it now. Well, welcome to the first death. And as you see, we return to the bench. The benches are like save points in this game. They're in checkpoints more like. So if you die, you return to that checkpoint. But as you can see, in the top left, I've lost my geo. But fear not, we can get it back. Granted, we don't die again. See, if you ever played Dark Souls, kind of system like that. You die, you lose your souls. In this one, you die, you lose your geo. You gotta return back to your corpse to retrieve it. As you can also see, I can't get more than 2/3 of the way full on soul. Just won't collect. It's because it's a little busted up now because I lost part of my soul. As you can see, that spooky little ghost over there is me. Little shade version. Kill it. My soul orb becomes whole again. And I get my geo back. Like retrieving your souls in Dark Souls. Fuck. If you think this is bad, just wait until later when we get to the super hard, like, challenges when it comes to platforming. Looks like we got a little Secret path up there. Safe to drop. Only safe here. There we go. Uh-oh. Been tricked. That looks like a pretty foreboding little corpse right there. See, all the environment is made out of old, like, dead bugs that have passed. It's very, cool aesthetic. Hey, we got another soul stone here. Not bad. This is a bigger one, so it gives us close to, if not full. This looks like it'll be the way back. Yeah. Get a little geo. But we definitely missed an extra way we could have gone, so we're going to go back down. Not onto the spikes this time. Actually, we'll just go back down this way. Make sure to hit all the sides, because you never know what might be a hidden passage. Let's see what we missed this way. More of those spooky dead bugs. Seems to be like a little gate right there, little spikes. Doesn't hurt me. And get a little shiny bug back there. Uh-oh. Breeding Molech. I'm pretty sure this is like the earliest I've ever fought this guy. It's our first mini boss, I guess you could call it. Gotta avoid the orange goo it's spitting out. And its claws. We gotta time it right. Oh, that's not good. Maybe our damage buff will come into handy a little bit here. Ooh. Let's try to just bum rush it. Nope. Definitely a lot tougher than when you fight it later. Because throughout the game you can get buffs and upgrades. So if I look at my items right here, go over, get my old nail, it's my weapon. Its blade is blunt with age and wear. Get a bunch of other stuff. Kind of reminds me of the Legend of Zelda, like Ocarina of Time screens, or any Legend of Zelda game really. So as you progress further, you can find certain items to increase your blade's power, your nail's power, which is pretty helpful. As of right now, I am dead set to try and get past the Brooding Molech. I think I could definitely do better than what I just did. And who knows, I might get some nice goodies out of it if I do accomplish killing it. But they gave us that soul stone right before it, so we can definitely be prepared for going in there. See, I've mastered that now. No problem. Oh, didn't notice this. Looks like it's nothing for now. Nope. Misjudged. Definitely look down so that I don't misjudge that. Let's see. Let's heal up, get some soul, and then go in. Just get better forehead. See, at least with bosses, they're usually pretty nice about your ghosts. Or if you died like in a boss arena, they'll usually place it outside the boss. Ooh. You can like, not really parry, but if you time your attacks well, it'll like clash, and neither will do damage. See, it definitely pays off to be a little bit more aggressive in this fight, because he's just spitting, you miss it. health bar, so you can't really judge how well you're doing. See if I can. Let me give this one last shot. If I don't get it, we'll get our ghost and move on, just so I don't waste too much time. Make sure we have some soul, just in case we do mess up that spike zone. Can't be too cocky about it. The hitboxes on those are a little iffy, if you saw. Kind of just shoved the top of my head into one, but it was fine afterwards. Here we go. Alright, last shot, let's see. Good thing about bosses is, like, as you hit them, you get soul, so you can, for some of them, you can practically make back what you're losing if you're well memorized with its patterns. Looks like I should have enough time to heal once when it does its volley, depending on how well it's aiming at me. I don't think I could have dodged that. Ooh. Alright. We'll do our best to come back later. Hopefully I remember. Because I don't think fighting that guy's gonna be the easiest thing right now. I have no doubts that I could do it, but just not in the cards for this episode. Let's try to make some actual progress besides just talking to an old guy near a bench. So let's get our soul back so that we can have our geo and our full soul gauge again. Myself right now. I know by the time I get back there, I'm gonna think, I can do it this time, and I'm gonna try and fight it again. I shouldn't, but that's what I'm gonna probably do, just because I'm already right there. Might as well give it a shot, you know? I may be a quitter when it comes to those Red Faction Guerrilla challenges, but with this, no way, no how. Fourth time's a charm. Let's shut up this time so I can concentrate. Not a bad first mini boss to encounter. I think the next one's definitely more boss-like. This guy he's a nice little tutorial, even though I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to fight him first. Whoop. as you can see, he's taken quite a few hits, which I don't think I've ever remembered him taking before. It's most likely because I've come here with better upgrades. I am very surprised I didn't get hit there. There we go. Blue Malek down. A little violent right there. But for our efforts, get a mask shard. Essentially a piece of heart. Maybe it'll be something more for us. I don't think I've seen that glitch out before, but there it is. Oh. Got a little humbug over here. Oh, a fellow glasses wearer. Hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old roads. Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Sure. You can't have a metroidvania game without a map. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass for my wife, Iselda. Ah, so this is Cornifer. She's just now opening our new shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back up to see her whenever I finish mapping the area. She's always so excited to see me. Oh, by the way, haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that. When you spend a lot of time by yourself with your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversation. My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. Why, when I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why as soon as I could, I moved to Dirtmouth with my wife, a huge unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. How are you finding my map? I've tried to fill it out as much as I can, but every map is a work in progress. If you'd like to fill out your map yourself, you can purchase some mapping supplies for my wife in Dirtmouth. We set up a little store to help make it ends meet. Alright, he's just saying the same things. Okay. Let's go up a little bit. See where we ended up. Oh, right here. Wow, that's a nice little distraction. Got ourselves a piece of heart. Mask shard. Get 4 of those and get another life container. Let's seem to be going a lot left. So left it is. This game. Ooh. Some big old worms, but we can't kill them. But we can hop off them. Let's go over here and try it like that. There we go. Some nice geo. Even the backgrounds are animated. Like, we can't get back there, but they put the details like more of those little bugs back there. It's pretty nice. Ooh, got some very acidic water here. Let's try not to touch that. Ooh, this guy's pooping out his kids at us. Don't like that. Huh. We got ourselves a little grub. Grub number 1. So those are one of the collectibles in this game. And we saw that crying wormy guy earlier up in the top left of that elevator area. He's looking for his kids. He's not really looking very well. He's just sitting there crying. So it's our job to go and find him. There's quite a bit. I think there's like probably more than 60 now that the new DLC's out. Try going on right this time. What do we find? Ooh, look at all this geo. Don't mind if I do. Secret wall too. And more geo. Let's go back and get some of the stuff we dropped over here. Thankfully it doesn't disappear, or at least it takes a very long time to. Whoa! Got a little bit of a challenge room here. Looks like they're gonna be throwing enemies at us. You gotta kill them. Gauntlet. These look like smaller versions of that one we saw in the acid room. And that wasn't too bad. Looks like we could have used that shortcut up here to just go on through to this hot spring. Now, if I was damaged, it would fill up my health and such, but I'm not, so just kind of nice little rest area along with a bench. Don't have to go through the challenge again, thankfully. Back to the left we go, I guess. Got here, a bit more of a darker area, but Geo's always nice. I don't think I'm going to be able to make that jump. So that's the end of this path for now. Head this way. Ooh, mask shard up there. Teasing us. Let's see if we can make our way to it right now. I got charged at me. Very rude. Bug. Not nice. Don't try to attack me. Whoop. Oh, too slow. So, as far as I could tell, I didn't see a way to get up there unless I can jump on one of these guys to get up there. Doesn't look like I'll be able to reach anywhere though. Guess I'll have to be for later. Do our best to remember that mask shard. And I think once I get this old geo deposit, I'm guarded by these worms, so explore this area, this side area, and pause it and start episode 2. Start of this area. Alright. Well, thank you for showing up to this first episode of Hallownest with the new DLC. I believe it's called Godmaster. It used to be called Gods and Kings or something like that. But if you have any comments or criticisms, please be sure to leave them down in the comments. Please show your support. Please come back next time if you would love to, or like to, or hate to, whatever, just come. See ya.